Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing City Folk. It's afternoon already, so no turnips this week. I didn't intend for that, but I got talking with my girlfriend and lost track of time. Wow, our house actually lost a lot of points. We were getting like 4,500, now we're getting much less than that. And today is probably going to be another short day, because I am really tired and I still need to edit and then go to sleep. Because yeah, I've napped today and that has been about it. It wasn't even that long of a nap. It was just kind of a short nap. Short nap with my light on, so I could be sure I would actually wake up. Which was important because, well, yeah. I didn't want to sleep through too much. I will be going around finding the money rock. Not sure what else. I don't really want to be in our house that much today because I really don't want an animal to show up and then me not be able to go and do anything without stepping out of the house and then back into the house. I really wish there was some way of toggling whether you wanted animals to show up or not. Then a piece of podium. I don't want a podium. I have no need for a podium. Yeah, I suppose one thing I can talk about while we're going around finding the money rock and such is that I actually recently decided to go back and poke at RuneScape again. Like, that game was my childhood as far as MMOs went. That and Tales of Pirates. Those two games were just what I played, along with a little bit of Puzzle Pirates here and there. You can tell I liked pirates, probably. I still do, honestly. I like sailing ships and such. Honestly, one of my favorite games growing up was a game called Uncharted Waters, but that's beside the point. And new RuneScape has so many quality of life changes that I don't think I could actually play Classic anymore. Like, I know it was a thing for a while because I remembered it existed after I got back in playing. But the tool belt. Oh man, that is so convenient. Not having to equip your axe or pickaxe when going to, like, say, mine or cut down trees. Not having to have your fishing rod take up inventory space. Like, it's so nice. Like, that was something that always annoyed me as a kid, was just, you know, everything took up inventory space. And it just made doing things rather difficult. Especially where, like, what I do the most in that game is smithing. It's just what I tend to do. Honestly, I used to, even as a kid, I would go to the desert, mine mithril, make mithril armor, and then take it to Lumbridge and just drop it on the ground for people. I'd also occasionally make, like, iron and bronze, because usually with, like, iron and bronze, the bigger players won't bother picking it up, because it's not really worth anything. But new players will pick it up, and now they've got armor they can wear without having to buy or smelt it themselves. Like, whoa, Eslov, you're looking all totally nougat today. Say, Eslov, you ever get the feeling that you and I are, like, the same person or whatever? I read a magazine that said people from the same town have the same aura and stuff. So even though we look so totally different, we're like two faces of the same Halifax. Oh my gosh, so what about all those visitors and traveling salespeople and whatever? They must have a totally different look going on, Nougat. I mean, yeah, it's kind of the point. Hey, Benedict. He's talking to animals as we see them. Exu. What? Oh, a zoo. I don't remember giving him that. What are you up to today, what? Check out my rockin' outfit, bro-ass. Scott from Tree Hut designed it. Yeah, it's Tree Hut design. But yeah, like I used to do that as a kid, and it was nice. My original account got hacked, so I don't have it anymore. Well, it probably still exists, and I probably still have access to it, but the email it was connected to no longer exists. So, because that also got hacked. I was not great with passwords. Literally, when I was a kid, I would just look at the numpad and just like, my password would just be 2 lines across that. So, for instance, like, I remember my original RuneScape account, the original password was 789456. And then after it got hacked, I just changed it to 741852. It's a different password now, but like, I was kind of dumb as a kid. I don't use those passwords anymore, and I've changed all of them because they were dumb. The thing I always thought of, though, was, I don't know if anyone else had this as a kid, but like, I was under the impression, because all the friends I had, none of their families had a keyboard that had numpad on it. So my thought was, man, like, no one's got these, so I can just use lines from that to see. We must have a really cool keyboard. We kind of did. But it was more just everyone had small keyboards, because they all had small desks, and we had a large desk, but it was set up really weirdly, and made it really awkward to use the computer. But yeah, back on RuneScape. I've actually, with what I've been doing recently, I've been working on getting to the point where I can make mithril armor again. And they've made grinding up smithing so much easier by adding the forge and anvil to Port Sarum. Because I'm 90% certain that wasn't there before. Because I remember having to go all the way to Doric, do his quest for the anvil, and you'd have to smelt your materials from the mine beneath, I believe it's Varrock. Like, the mine south of Varrock, you'd mine there, smelt in Varrock, do your smithy at Doric. Doric's little hut. Like, that was the way to go. Nook, I want variety. Variety. You were going about it the right way, Nook. Don't worry. But like that, at least that's the path I always used to use, and it was decently fast for grinding up the skills. But now there's just a smithy and forge just to the right in Port Sarum of that little mine. And it's just convenient. I love it. I think I might actually, while the video is exporting, I'm probably actually going to go back playing more RuneScape. It's not something I don't see myself playing consistently for long, but it is definitely something I'm probably going to be poking more. Especially where I do still have an older account that I've been messing around on that had decently high smithing, but it wasn't high enough. Like, it was high enough to do most of the iron stuff, but that's still a fair ways off of mithril. I just always like dropping mithril for new players, because I'm training up my smithy while I'm doing it, and B, it gives them something to work towards, because that's something that I always found RuneScape kind of had a problem with, it's so open, you never really feel like you have anything to do. So, that was just me, though, probably. And I also never really did many quests. I should probably go do some quests. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to probably end today off. I mean, I know we have another fossil to take and identify, but we'll do that tomorrow. Because once again, I need to edit and get sleep. It's like 4 in the morning. And, whoa, I almost just fell down. I'm not tired. I was also standing on one foot because I just do that from time to time. Yeah, with that, I'd like to remind everyone that I do have a Patreon. I've been forgetting to link it in the description. I will get on that as soon as I can. If you want to donate, you can. If you don't want to, it's fine. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and hope to see you again next time for more Animal Crossing City Folk. See you all then.